Hello and welcome back to another part of um Alan Wake 2. Hope you guys are doing well. My name is Epic Pickle. Alright, continuing after the previous part.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend.
I don't know why my colors are looking a bit washed up when I record,
We're not
but
gonna find out you're the
they're looking fresh fine on my monitor though.
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Okay.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff's.
Yep.
We got the map. Alright, where are we exactly? I don't see myself.
No speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
Um
Agent?
what's going on here?
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide also. Bear.
What kind of channel is that?
Oh no, a bear.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
This guy again.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Okay. Examination of
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Nightingale. Let's see here. Anything to learn from the body? Ritual writing. Cause of death.
chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated.
I mean, he has a
Blood
hole in
loss.
his chest.
Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Oh my goodness.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant.
It's the Alan Wake.
I have them right here. No, wait.
The heck?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
What the heck? That just came out of nowhere.
Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies.
I need to get into the light. Now.
I'm in the light, but
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
okay. Safe havens will restore some of your health if you leave or attack from a safe haven.
Go!
Alright.
He vanished.
Alright, this game's taking a turn. What do you mean continue? Are they making me Did I just skip something?
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up.
Did I
The page
just
predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Oh my gosh.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow...
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okay.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Oh.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Casey, the cult of the trees, performing rituals to create monsters. Huh.
Okay.
Can I not use my torch though?
Must be locked from the other side.
Stay safe.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. But we'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all crazy talk. Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real. Magic's not real. Right. Mulligan, no thought. Monsters aren't real.
How do I access my inventory though? Ah, okay. Quick slot. Adhesive bandages. Batteries for carrying a flashlight. Pain medication.
I need something to cut this.
Well, we gotta explore around to find some good stuff.
They're a fine pair.
Well, it took quite a turn here. I'm not going to lie.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
Can we take this
Call it
car?
in, Casey.
A smart choice, Anderson. Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup.
The Great Falls case? Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
Soon the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. Merceda won't roll over on the issues.
Speed 20 kilometers per hour. Well, it's America, so it's probably 20 miles per hour.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Cauldron Lake, let's go. Okay.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
The heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case. I've been thinking more about the Cult of the Tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Who are they?
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalanpiirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
That's all for now.
This wasn't open before.
What'd you find first?
Clear signs of tampering. Signal routed. Stephen Lynn, chief technician. Nothing here.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know what. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
You know what's weird? That on my OBS studio the game looks so bright, but on my monitor it looks so dark.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
Don't mind, guys. I can't really see much in this.
Feet. Nightingale.
It's so dark.
I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it.
Not a bright idea to split up. Dude, I can't see the footsteps without the flashlight. I need it. It's so weird that on my OBS it's so bright, but on my monitor it's really dark. I believe it's a terrible idea to split up.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Oh my
I can
goodness!
feel something.
Holy
Presence.
crap!
Nightingale isn't far.
Why, dude? They did not need to do that. Take out my gun. Witch's ladle. Do not jump scare me like that again, game. Something at the end.
What is that?
Alan
These
Wake.
aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
You can toggle flashlight boost or R1.
My
What?
flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Locate the witch's hut. Hang on. The overlap.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Okay, footprints leading. Witch's hut.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap? If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. I need to find the witch's hut.
Okay. The witch's hut. I don't know where am I going. Okay, so there's a tree here. It's blocking the path. Gotta find the witch's hut. So I came from here, so I don't know where am I supposed to go now. Maybe this way? Nope.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Okay, so this was the site. Back here again. What did that page say? Manuscripts. Manuscripts. Okay, Saga finds a safe
The
haven.
fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, Nightingale.
Okay. I have a map. So let's see here, the witch's hut. Ah, there we go, witch's hut. Left, right, straight, and then left. Alright. Let's see here. Left. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? I gotta go back from here. I can't go from here. I wish I had a mini map. Okay, I think this is the way. Right. Okay, yeah. Huh. Oh my gosh, the witch's hut is on the right, on the left. Witch's hut. Yep. It's this way.
This is the witch's hut. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse.
That was not a
The
digger.
fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Who's there? Nothing here. Must have been the wind.
This fuse is busted. This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
I don't want to get jump
There's
scared.
another lunchbox.
Alright, the break room is where you can save your progress. Oh, nice. Manual saves. Quick save. Quick save. Nice.
Another page.
Where's the page?
Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this part right here. Thank you so much for watching. Please do consider liking and subscribing. I will see you in the next part. Peace out.